Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we are reviewing the 2025 Ford Ranger XLT four-wheel drive and also the 2025 Ford Ranger Lariat. Starting with the XLT, base price of $39,595. The options I would add to this vehicle, there's quite a few here. I would add the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 engine. Produces 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed automatic transmission. The standard engine is the 2.3 liter. So just upgrade to the 2.7 for a little more power. The next group I would add is the XLT 301A equipment group. You really get some pretty standard features here. There's not a whole lot. Some key features to call out are the heated front seats and the 12-inch infotainment screen. And then you do get the power seats, power rear sliding window, and the dual zone climate control. The next package I would add is the technology package. That way you get the adaptive cruise, the front parking sensors, and you also get the 360-degree camera. Moving on to the off-road package here. So with this package, you do get the locking rear differential, and you do get all these skid plates added, as well as drive modes are kind of the main highlights here. And you get that for $1,095. Black appearance package is another package I would add. As you can see, you get the exterior black decals. The Ford logo is black instead of blue, the 18-inch black wheels. You do get a black rear bumper, black grille. Moving on, I would also add this bed liner for $495, which brings your total to, for your options, $6,880, destination of $1,595, brings your total cost to $48,070. Which is a great price. As we've talked about, anything under $50,000 in the mid-size market, where you're getting all these features here, is a great bargain, in my opinion. Running through some of the numbers here, you do get 7,500 pounds of towing, 1711 on payload, 9.3 inches of ground clearance with the 255/65 R18 tires, which are about 31 inches tall, 10 inches wide, 18-inch wheels, rear legroom similar to the Canyon and the Colorado, 34.6, MPG 19 city, 23 highway. Those are very good numbers as well. So let's take a look at the Ford Ranger XLT. So overall, it's a very good looking truck. This is the marsh gray. As you can see, I think your headlights are not LED, but I do like the styling of them. No painted mirror caps here, and your handles are black. As you can see, here's the side profile. See your black FX4 off-road decal here, your 18-inch wheels. Let's move on to here's the interior. Pretty standard. These are cloth seats, front and back, obviously. Here's kind of your driving view. You will notice your digital screen does not cover the entire area here, but you do have the 12-inch infotainment screen, which is great. And then here's your shifter down here. So now let's talk about the Lariat. So this is kind of the luxurious trim for the Ranger, one step down from the Ranger Raptor. So with this, the starting price, $47,365. You do still have to option in the 2.7 liter EcoBoost engine, which I would do. Again, I would add this off-road package to get your skid plates, your locking rear diff, and your drive modes. Black appearance package, once again, just a black the outside, all the logos and grille and bumper. And then again, I would add this bed liner. So your options aren't quite as much. $4,680. Destination of $1,595. Total MSRP of $53,640. Still a relatively good price for what you're getting. However, that's very similar to the Colorado ZR2, which is a lot more off-road capable, in my opinion, and you're still getting most of these features. So that brings your difference to almost $6,000 between the XLT and the Lariat. As you can see here, your towing and payload, ground clearance, all this is the same as the XLT. Well, let's take a look at the Lariat. You'll see some minor differences here. So you get the LED headlights, your mirror caps are color matched, and same with your door handles, which was not the case on the XLT. So your skid plates down here. Overall, it's very similar looking to the XLT. In my opinion, there's almost no difference. If you were to see these driving on the road, I don't know if you could tell the difference until you saw the name right here on the side. But where the Lariat does stand out compared to the XLT is the interior. So these seats are leather, as you can tell. I love the design. Looks very luxurious here. And then you will notice on your infotainment screen, it does cover the entire area, which is a plus. It's all digital. You'll notice here too that you are color matched on some parts of the interior here. It's not just all black. But other than that, your infotainment screen is the same. Obviously, your shifter's in the same spot. Very similar features. Like I said, the biggest difference, in my opinion, is this screen here, which some people like, some people don't. Wrapping it up, we'll take one more look at the comparison. This is a tough one. They're similarly priced. Fully loaded XLT, you're getting almost everything you do in the Lariat, except for the interior. So, in my opinion, is this $5,500 worth a nicer interior with a couple more features? I would say no. I would probably go with this fully loaded XLT because, like I said, the exterior is very similar. You're going to get cloth seats. Your gauge cluster is a little smaller, the digital gauge cluster. But other than that, all your numbers here are the same. So as far as performance goes, they're identical. That's kind of what I'm looking for in a truck. I do like having these creature comforts that are within these packages, but overall, I just want a good experience driving. Comfortability, they'll be very similar. So like I said, I would just save the money. Let me know in the comments which truck you would choose. We'll see you next time.